I'm going to show you exactly how to start a business in under 10 minutes. Starting a business has never been easier. And with so many different options out there, the possibilities are really endless. The internet has opened up so many different avenues for people to make money. And if you have an idea, then it is totally possible that someone else out there wants that thing too. And you can provide that thing for them and get paid. So today, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. So let's jump right into this 10-minute business tutorial. Step number 1, name your business. First things first, you need to pick a business name. Your business name should be easy to remember, and it should also be relevant to the product or service that you are offering. If you are naming a bakery, then you might want to include the word bake or the word sweet in it somewhere so people know what you're about. Or if you are starting a social media marketing agency, you might want to include the word social or media in your business name so people know what you're about. You don't want to pick something super random like fluffy unicorns if you're going to be doing taxes. But once you have picked a name that you like, make sure you check that the domain name is available because you are going to want to eventually purchase that domain name. Step number 2, consider a DBA. Now, depending on the type of business that you are starting, you may need to file a DBA. A DBA, or doing business as, lets you do business under a different name than your legal entity. For example, if you are a sole proprietor but you want to do business as an LLC, you will need to file a DBA. Each state has different requirements for DBAs, so make sure you look up the requirements for the state that you are in. Step number 3, get an employer ID number. An EIN is an identification number that is similar to a social security number but for your business. It is issued by the IRS and it allows you to pay taxes, open bank accounts, and hire employees. If you plan on hiring employees, opening a bank account, or doing any of the things that I just mentioned, then you are going to need an EIN. Fortunately, it is really easy to apply for an EIN through the IRS. They have an automated system that allows you to apply online for free. Step number 4, appoint a street address. If you plan on registering your business in your home state and if you want to keep your home address private, then you are going to need to appoint a street address. This is especially important if you live in California like I do, because California has a very high number of businesses, and sometimes people try to take advantage of the fact that they know where you live and they sue you. Also, the United States government requires all businesses to have a street address in their state of formation. So if you are going to be forming your business in a different state than the one that you live in, then you are going to need a street address in that state. Fortunately, you can easily appoint a street address for your business. Many states offer this service for free, and if they don't, then you can always use a service like a virtual mail service to help you out. Step number 5, name a registered agent. Every business must have a registered agent. A registered agent is someone who receives important legal documents on behalf of the business. These documents could be lawsuits, tax liens, contract violations, or even better, a subpoena. Registered agent service is absolutely necessary, and it is a service that we offer at our company. We offer a free registered agent service for life when you form your LLC with us. Registered agent service is required by law and it lasts forever. So if you ever change your address, your registered agent service will still remain active. Step number 6, file your articles of organization. All right, now that you have picked a name for your business, have an EIN, have a street address, and a registered agent, you are ready to file your articles of organization, or if you are not forming an LLC, then you would file whatever type of business that you are forming. So if you are forming a corporation, you would file articles of incorporation. If you are forming a partnership, you would file a certificate of partnership. And if you are forming a limited partnership, you would file a certificate of limited partnership. But since most of you guys are probably forming an LLC, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. Filing your articles of organization officially forms your LLC, and it shows the world that you are officially a business. In most states, you can file your articles of organization for free. However, I do recommend that you pay the small fee to expedite the process and get your articles of organization back within a few days instead of a few weeks. We offer the fastest processing time in the industry for articles of organization, and our price is unbeatable. Step number 7, create a logo. After you have filed your articles of organization, created a bank account, and named your business, it is time to create a logo. Your logo should be simple, memorable, and it should also represent your brand well. If you are looking to save some money, then you can try creating a logo yourself using a logo maker website. But if you are looking for a professional logo, then you can hire a designer from a website like Fiverr. Step number 8, set up a website. Once you have a logo and a domain name, it is time to create a website. Nowadays, every business needs a website whether they sell products or services. If you are planning on selling products, then you are going to want to set up an e-commerce store. There are many platforms out there that allow you to easily set up an e-commerce store like Shopify, Wix, or Squarespace. And if you are planning on selling services, then you are still going to want a website. A simple website with information about your business and the services that you offer is enough. Again, there are many platforms out there that allow you to easily build a website such as Wix, Squarespace, WordPress, or GoDaddy. But my personal favorite is a website builder because it's fast, reliable, and affordable. Step number 9. Open a bank account. It is important to separate your business finances from your personal finances. And in order to do that, you are going to need to open a business bank account. Opening a bank account for your business is very easy, and you can do it in just a few minutes. Some banks that offer business checking accounts include Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. Step number 10. Get a business license. Last but not least, you are going to need to get a business license. A business license allows you to legally conduct business in your city or county. The requirements for a business license vary from place to place, so you are going to need to check with your local city court to find out what the requirements are. And there you have it. In just 10 minutes, you learned exactly how to start a business. Congratulations. Now that you know how to start a business, the next step is to figure out what business you actually want to start. There are many different types of businesses that you can start. You can start a brick-and-mortar business, which is a physical store. You can start an online business, which is a business that sells products or services over the internet. You can start a service-based business, which is a business that provides services to customers. For example, dog walking or lawn mowing. Or you can start an e-commerce business, which is a business that sells products over the internet. Now, no matter what type of business you decide to start, I hope that this video has helped you get started on the path towards entrepreneurship. Thank you for watching this video, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.